to Bad Larry.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry. Today we continue Judgment War, Part 3 of 6 in X Factor number 45. Paul Smith gave us a bit of a better cover on this issue. It's cool coloring, which depicts a battle scene between our Iceman and Lord Rask of the Chosen. I rated this cover only an 80%. I honestly think it would take a professional artist no more than a half an hour, let's say, to draw this up. There's no background at all, and the blood orange main color is strange and off-putting for an X Factor line. Tom Vincent, the colorist, is the one who saves the day with this cover. And now, on to the issue. On this world, both the Chosen and the Rejects collect prisoners of war after each battle and put these prisoners of war into a gladiatorial combat scenario for funsies. Lord Rask, the fellow with the big orange beard, has captured Archangel as his specimen in the arena. Princess Syrah, aka Perfect Syrah, knows Archangel isn't from this world, and she knows Archangel doesn't belong in the arena either. And even though she's basically royalty, she has no real power to stop the show. It looks like our boy Archangel is going to have to fight, right or wrong, to survive. The audience is pumped. The betting on this fight is record-breaking. In the Chosen culture, it seems like the scientists are the ones holding the real power. Science Man releases a huge, giant reject, and the battle is on. Archangel has freed himself from his simple restraints and easily dodges the bumbling giant reject with the agility of a hummingbird. The giant oaf is landbound, while our winged hero is safe in the air. The crowd is growing restless as Archangel refuses to fight. Staying far from the giant, Lord Rask isn't having it and orders the guards to release the goads. The goads, as in goading someone into a fight, come out and they have some sort of tracking device tech. They're following Archangel like heat-seeking missiles. The goads hit the bumbling giant reject, a ton of them. Some hit our hero Archangel. The tips of these pointy ball goads are laced with some sort of toxin as well. The monster giant blames Archangel for this, for refusing to fight. Archangel says, "Fine, let's do this," and launches his blade wings at the giant reject. Even with all the goads in this giant and 3 direct shots from Archangel, the reject monster seems unfazed. Now things are really heating up. The battle is going through the roof. Lord Rask is getting praise for capturing such a fantastic specimen as Archangel. Iceman throws in a bet as well. At this point, Iceman still doesn't know who he is after suffering an attack from a jammer messing up his memory. But Iceman just feels in his bones that Archangel will be the victor. For as much strength as the giant possesses, Archangel's razor-sharp wings and toxin blades are too much. The battling duo fall to the ground. The giant admits defeat, telling Archangel his name is Agrom, and asks Archangel to speak his name after he kills him. The crowd is bloodthirsty, demanding Archangel kill Agrom, the giant reject. Archangel refuses and attacks the Chosen, his captors. Well, that obviously doesn't work out too well for him. The High and Mighty have a defense system which Archangel cannot get through. Perfect Syrah is upset. Archangel saved her life. She knows he doesn't deserve this type of treatment. Well, Lord Rask uses his power to lock Archangel up, get him ready for the next battle. Iceman gets all fired up because Lord Rask calls his kind trash. Lev has to stop him from running his mouth too much. Lev is a dueler, and that is what Iceman thinks he is. But the Chosen do not respect the duelers on this planet. They see them as half-breeds, mostly rejects, and only slightly tolerate them. So they can't just go running off at the mouth to the high ranks of the Chosen like Lord Rask. On this planet, the people are quite comfortable in their respective boxes of society. Lev remarks how similar Iceman is to Archangel as they are both so darn defiant to cultural norms. This world reminds me of the caste system. used for ages in India to keep the population controlled. In a free society, people should be only judged on their merit and character and nothing else. But that's not the case on this world. Everyone has their place, their race, and they don't really mix or get out of line from the order of such things. We finally come to check on poor Marvel Girl. She's still chained up in a reject holding cell, still unconscious. It is interesting that the leader of the rejects, which in this world is somewhat like the mutant outcasts of our planet, the 616 universe, is an actual slim Cyclops. Beast and Zarka, the Lady Cyclops reject, they get a message. One of their kind's gonna have a baby, which is a big deal right now. The rejects population are dwindling and their birth rates are not keeping up with that of the chosen and with the wars. Every reject baby is so important, and Zarka tells Beast that she herself has had 4 babies, with only one surviving. Everyone needs to try and help ensure each reject baby born survives. Well, the baby is born alive, but with a weak heart. Man, this issue is tough. Louise Simonson doesn't pull any punches. The baby lives for only moments. Zarka and the mother of the baby wail in agony over the loss of the newborn baby. Yikes! Beast is a literal genius and says that he can help Zarka and her reject people genetically, so there aren't so many babies dying at birth. Zarka not only refuses Beast, but is angered by the notion, saying that that's the chosen way. This is a problem here, people. The people are too connected, they're too tied to faulty lifestyles because of culture and history. Zarka is now cautious of Beast. His thinking is too much like that of the chosen. She thinks that even a reject who has been jammed would not have the philosophy like Beast has. Back in the chosen territory, Perfect Sira is scurrying around underground, getting much needed supplies for the baby Nathan Christopher, which she has hidden but still needs to care for. A guard stops Perfect Sira. She jams him, but too hard. She regrets not having enough practice time. On her world and her culture, the chosen are only allowed to use their powers during battles, which she thinks is dumb, which is also why she super sucks at controlling her mind powers. She vows to change that rule when she gets the throne. I will say, baby Nathan Christopher has gotten pretty lucky with having some fine mommies. He's had Madeline Pryor, Jean Grey, now Perfect Sierra caring for him. All super fine redheads. Interesting. Last issue, I made a point that the AI ship put translators in the suits of our X Factor heroes, allowing them to communicate with the locals of this world. Now we see Cyclops has abandoned his uniform, but is still able to communicate. Let's just say the comms were in his visor, okay? Cyclops is rolling around with a begin again named Daikon. They are looking for the other X Factor members, but mainly Cyclops' son, which Marvel Girl insists on bringing everywhere after the Inferno event. But look what that got her. Let's leave the baby at home from now, okay? Well, Daikon tells Cyclops he's concerned the Celestials will judge the planet not worthy after what everyone has become. All the fighting between the rejects and the chosen, it's not good. The Beginnigans just want to make peace between everyone. Cyclops presents a plan. Not a great plan, in my opinion. He says, well, what if everyone on the planet who has powers, both the reject and the chosen and the Beginnigans, they all use their powers all at once against the celestial. Maybe that will drive it off the planet. Back at the reject town, the rejects are celebrating a coming of age ceremony. The little bald headed reject is becoming a man, getting his powers, and he can do incendiary powers, turning the stick on fire. Beast overhears of Archangel fighting in the arena. Very interesting. He finally knows where Archangel is, and then he hears of him attacking the leaders of the chosen. Beast knows he's got to do something quick. Beast makes a claim on Archangel, saying that he's a member of his team, and now he has a plan to go free him now that he knows where he is. Let's be honest, Paul Smith did Beast pretty dirty with this drawing. All head, no neck. Yikes. Iceman and Lev are practicing their powers in the war room. It's this planet's version of the danger room. Lev had bested Iceman in their first encounter, but that was because Iceman was transported directly into the battle, taken off guard. Now, with full focus, Iceman easily defeats Lev, encasing her in ice until the oxygen runs out and she finally taps out. She is shocked, but Lev is still cocky, saying she could still beat Iceman hand to hand, which Iceman laughs at her for, and then he decides to challenge Lord Rask to a duel. Man, Lord Rask is huge. Iceman is listed at 5'8", so next to Lord Rask, he only comes up to his shoulders. I couldn't find the official height, but dude looks to be at least 8 feet tall. Even though Lev doesn't really believe Iceman can win against Rask, she sticks with her own kind and puts her money on Iceman to win the little battle. Lord Rask is a cheating scoundrel son of a bitch and starts the battle unfairly. Iceman stays cool though and realizes Lord Rask's powers are generated through his hands, so now that's his target. Rask has a lot of power, but Iceman is slippery and faster and is trained with the best of them. Iceman attacks from the east and the west. Lord Rask blocks, but leaves his chin open for that sweet knockout punch. Iceman easily defeats Lord Rask by freezing his hands to the ground. Rask has the gall to call Iceman a clown after being defeated so easily. The ball's on this guy. Everyone is shocked, but Lev got paid. But now they want Iceman to fight Archangel in the arena, which Iceman agrees to do because he's not in his right mind. He's been jammed, remember. Stay tuned. This Judgment War miniseries concludes in issue number 50. So we still have 4 more issues to wrap up on this world. Let me know what you thought of this issue and who will win in the battle between Iceman or Archangel. We'll see in next issue maybe. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.